Hi YouTube, this is Darkon633 back with another Star Wars review. Today we're going to take a look at the Star Wars Rogue One 2-pack, which contains Bistan and the Shoretrooper Captain. Now this is actually a really interesting release, since this will actually finish up all the main Shoretroopers to be released in the 3 3/4 inch line. And it's nice to finally get this set in hand, especially since this was one of the figures that could not make it if not for Entertainment Earth and a few other places. So I appreciate they were able to stock this figure and actually release this out whatever the way they can. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the box first. The box has a picture of the Shoretrooper Captain. It's a picture of Bistan there, and it shows that it is a versus 2-pack. On the back it has a bio as normal, and once again I'm not sure if the app is still active, but if it is, that's pretty much what you get there. In terms of the set itself, you obviously get the 2 figures and the large backpack accessory, which we've gotten accustomed to within these lines. We're going to take a look at the Shoretrooper Captain first, since it's pretty much the generic kind of design we've seen. In terms of articulation, it's exactly the same as the other Shoretroopers. Head's on a ball joint, swivels at the shoulders, and swivels at the hips. Although I have to admit, the color scheme is actually really well done in my opinion on this particular figure, and I think it has really a fantastic job overall. There might be a few splotches of mist paint in a few areas, like here where the blue is starting to bleed, but it's really hard to see unless you actually see it in person, but other than that, it's really not the worst. Now we're going to actually look at the new figure in this set, and that is Bistan. Seeing he is an alien creature, it's very nice to see these kind of releases in general. It's got a lot of detailing. It's very baggy-like design. The head is on a ball joint, but it's a little bit interesting since he does have this kind of cup head around. He does have the ability to bend down further than most figures can, so that's really interesting what we got there. And he can look left and right ever so slightly. He does have swivels at the shoulders and swivels at the hips, which are very tight and nice. He does include this blaster, which is pretty reminiscent to what we've seen for like Rebel kind of blasters to begin with, so that's really cool. And now we're going to take a look at the backpack accessory. He does have some spring-loaded missiles, which we're actually just going to take off since these have become very sensitive and the missiles have been firing non-stop for me. What you're going to do is take this backpack and it'll actually slide over like this, and then you're going to slide the arm inside. So first you're going to slide it in, and then you do need to kind of position it so that the backpack can actually fold in. Which could be a little bit tricky, but once you do, it does fold in. And then, to finish it off, you just allow him to hold it like this. So you pretty much get the idea. It's another one of these kind of weird-looking, kind of gimmicky kind of weapons that are just added for play value. But in terms of overall usage, it's kind of pointless, in my opinion. Now we're going to take a look at the Shoretrooper Captain next to the other Trooper releases for Rogue One. And with this pretty much covers all the main Trooper variants that were seen in the film. The only one I currently do not have is the AT-ACT driver, which obviously came with the AT-ACT, which is something I didn't really like too much. While I did like it in the film, in terms of the actual product, I think the offering that Hasbro actually released wasn't really the best main in my opinion, and it just really wasn't enough to warrant the purchase for me personally. So, overall, I think Hasbro did a fantastic job releasing all these variations of Troopers. It's unfortunate that they were not able to complete all the Troopers in the 6-inch scale, since they were also one step closer to finishing it, since I was actually able to get the AT-ACT driver in the 6-inch scale. Ironically, it's one of the Scariff Shoretroopers that were actually missing, so it's hopefully maybe down the line we'll see it, but at this point I kind of doubt it, since Rogue One is kind of done and gone. So, I pretty much recommend that you do check Entertainment Earth or various other places in order to get a hold of this release, since it's definitely worth it, especially if you want to finish your Trooper collection. Anyways, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and check out Hero Club and Hero Taku. Also check me on Twitter, Darkon633, and don't forget to check me on Instagram on Darkon633 as well. Please check the other channels down below, and please check the little bell at the bottom of the screen in order to see my content go up as soon as possible. I'm back with more Star Wars reviews, but for now, I'll be seeing you later, YouTube. Bye.